Ever since Paul Pogba returned to United in 2016, there's been constant talk of discontent. Constant rumours of the Frenchman angling for a move away, falling out with managers and being unhappy at Old Trafford has meant that he has been unable to fully settle and show the fans his true potential. But this should come as no surprise, given Pogba's controversial past of transfers between European clubs, including when he signed for United in 2009, aged just 16. It is alleged that Pogba had already agreed a contract with Le Havre before United agreed a separate contract with him to come to Manchester. Pogba supposedly accepted £87 in incentive with a promise of a free house given to him by United, and this started off his first FIFA investigation. Although it was not proven and United were cleared of any wrongdoing, it was a sign of things to come, showing the controversial nature and aura of the player. Le Havre heavily criticised both Pogba and his parents' involvement in the deal. In the under-18s for United, Paul Pogba was immense, showing natural ability on and off the ball. Over time, he formed a formidable partnership with Ravel Morrison that looked like it was destined to become United's midfield of the future. During the 2010-11 season, Pogba played a pivotal role in the FA Youth Cup win, notably scoring a 30-yard wonder goal at Moss Lane in the 3-2 victory over Portsmouth, and also scoring in the semi-final first leg against Chelsea. This kid was ready to shine. Unfortunately, that it didn't happen, in the first team at least. Pogba's time under Sir Alex Ferguson saw a limited amount of senior football. Despite widespread injuries to the first team midfielders, he only made a handful of cameo appearances, including in the Europa League defeat to Ander Herrera's Athletic Bilbao. It was clear that Sir Alex didn't think Pogba was ready for the big league when he brought Paul Scholes back out of retirement aged 37 instead of trusting the youngster, as well as using Phil Jones when an injury crisis hit United midfield. This infuriated Pogba, who believed he was ready to make that step up on a regular basis, prompting him to look to a move away from Old Trafford. Agent Mino Raiola accused Ferguson of not having a clue who Paul Pogba is, showing a lack of respect for the Scot and the beginning of problems between the outspoken agent and his client's clubs. In the summer of 2012, Pogba signed for Juventus after running down his United contract, something which Sir Alex Ferguson saw as unacceptable and disrespectful to the club. At Juventus, Pogba played over 170 games, scoring on 34 occasions. During his time in Turin, the Frenchman won Serie A 4 times on the bounce, 2 Coppa Italias, 2 Supercoppa Italias, as well as reaching the 2015 Champions League final alongside Patrice Evra, where they lost 3-1 to Barcelona. He did make the UEFA Team of the Year in the process. The start of 2016 saw talk begin of Pogba looking for a move away from Turin, with United and Madrid seemingly the most likely suitors, as well as Barcelona telling Juve to name their price. Pogba eventually re-signed for United for a then record $89 million. But as is the constant with Pogba, controversy wasn't far behind. It is rumoured that Mino Raiola received a payment of $26 million in order to secure his client a move back to Manchester, starting another FIFA investigation into the club signing of the midfielder. Since rejoining, Pogba's performances have been inconsistent. At times he's the best midfielder in the league, at times sulky and frustrating. Unfairly targeted for a lack of goals by some pundits, he's drawn fire from fans and commentators alike at different times for alleged attitude problems, lack of control of games, ability and plenty more. Following criticism from Paul Scholes after a poor United performance where the treble winner accused Pogba of not having the leadership required to lead United, Raiola took aim, claiming on Twitter that Scholes wouldn't recognise a leader if he was in front of Sir Winston Churchill. He questions his client's future, stirring up yet more trouble for Pogba at United. Following the defeat to Sevilla, Pogba fell out with Jose Mourinho. It is rumoured that Michael Carrick tried to intervene on Pogba's behalf, but his request was denied, prompting Barcelona to come back in for Pogba during the summer transfer window. After leaving his side to the World Cup in the summer, Pogba returned to Manchester. The transfer to Catalonia never materialised, but the problems remained. Jose Mourinho in a cagey confrontation at Carrington all but confirmed that, with Jose Mourinho unhappy at Pogba's use of social media in the Reds' defeat to Derby, a transfer away seemed inevitable. Their relationship continued to break down from there, with Pogba being dropped for key fixtures such as Mourinho's last game as manager in that 3-1 defeat away to Liverpool. Since Solskjaer took over, Pogba's attitude, form and contribution to the team has drastically improved. He became United's key man. Everything good the Reds did went through him. But since his red card against PSG, something appears to have changed within Paul Pogba. He has fueled rumours of a move to Real Madrid by proclaiming it would be any player's dream. He struggled in matches and failed to impact games. If United are bad, he's arguably been worse. Fans are increasingly angry at the player who has become the focal point of frustration now that Mourinho has moved on. Being the only non-City or Liverpool player in the Team of the Year should have brought congratulations. With over 20 goal contributions in the league, he's finally delivered those all-important goals that Matt Letizia claimed he should have been doing. But it hasn't done that. There's been derision and mockery. Will Pogba go to Madrid this summer? I think it depends on where United finish in the league. But one thing is for sure, Paul Pogba is a midfielder whose career has been flooded with controversy, fueled by both himself and super agent Mino Raiola. He's a player who is rarely settled at a club and one there will always be rumours and controversy surrounding, not to mention suitors if he wants to leave. It's therefore inevitable that Manchester United will be forced into selling Paul Pogba. He will not retire here. It's not a matter of if he leaves, but when.